Hey guys, we're back in another video. So we're doing Dashboard. Something keeps happening. Like when I'm trying to record the video, I just like disappear. The recording thing just disappears.
NXT superstars, we all have a little dog in us.
Those black smiles on people's faces.
I sat in that court for my son go to jail and my other son, a witness, go to state. Yes, it hurts.
Little brother and his girlfriend told on him.
And I have to fix my straight flat.
And they said you only had one brother, and they jammed me up. Am I correct?
You lost 8 months with your son. You lost 8 months of your life.
Like I said, I don't care what these results are. We want to fix this.
Bias says his life was turned upside down in 2016 when he was put in jail for a crime he claims he never committed. And to make matters worse, Bias believes he was thrown under the bus by his own brother, Deshaun, and Deshaun's girlfriend, Brittany. And today, Bias wants to clear his name and hopefully fix his relationship with his brother. Take a look.
Bias is my brother. In 2016, Bias was arrested.
Dang, 2016, bro.
I was in a bar with my girlfriend Brittany at the time.
Oh yeah, girl.
The fight broke out inside and it was pushed outside.
Oh my
And in
god.
the midst of that, shots rang out. The cops came.
Bias think that I said his name to officers.
Yeah, away from my games, real.
But I did. Never said his name.
I never told anybody.
He says, yo, just got arrested. What they talking about? Basically, I tell him, like, look, I'll help you out the best way I can. I knew he wasn't there. Now I tell him he wasn't there. I'll come to court, verify he wasn't there. I've been supported by his lawyer. I helped him with his paperwork, helped him go over his paperwork, helped him support his family, whatever he needed during that time. I helped him. At the trial, I took the stand. I verified that Bias wasn't there. When I heard the judge say he was guilty, it broke me down because it's my brother, for one. And the look he gave me was like is it really happy? I could see the anger, the frustration in his eyes, like he was just lost. He looked at me like it was my fault. When this all was happening, Bias was expecting his newborn son. I felt that, like, this is my brother. This is about to be my nephew coming. And he's not be able to be here for something that he had no participation in.
I grew up with Deshaun and Bias, so Bias and Deshaun always had a wonderful relationship. Growing up, they were really close. And now it's just like they might not speak to each other for a while. And it's just hard to watch that because I know the relationship that they used to have.
Now that this occurred, it kind of distanced us a little bit. It's just different. I feel as though he got this grudge against me. I need to take this lie detector test, and when he sees that I passed it, I want us to go back how we used to do when we was kids. And how we can go back and let our kids play again and be a family and come to each other. How is that nothing like that? I was convicted
Easier.
of a crime that I never committed. The DA said that the probable cause of the situation was because my little brother and his girlfriend told on me and said that I did. And I never even was at the scene.
What happened?
I guess Brittany was in an altercation and crowd ended up going outside.
This is at a nightclub.
Yes. Yes, Sean had and her purse in the club. Her purse ended up so-called being stolen. Next thing you know, they say shot him off in the head. The police pulled Data to the side. They said he was acting like all rowdy due to drinking and everything, so they ended up pulling Brittany to the side, putting her in the police car. And they said that Deshaun said it's a possibility that my brother took the gun.
Meaning you.
Yes. And that Brittany said that it's a possibility that Bias took my gun. They asked her who was outside during the time of the shooting. She said Deshaun and his brother Bias. So they ended up 2 months later charging me, and I ended up going to trial. I ain't do it, so why not? We went to trial, lost. I had my wife at the time of trial. She was 8 months pregnant. The judge referred me to a sentence date so that I could be home for my newborn. I was home for like a month and a half. Then I went back to sentencing. They sentenced me to 8.5 to 23 months on top of a lot of probation. Deshaun tells me he didn't, but during this trial, it all leads back to Deshaun and Brittany telling the officers this is what went on.
How long did you end up doing?
8 months.
8 months. And you were charged with reckless endangerment, simple assault, and disorderly conduct for basically like firing a gun in your area. Were you even at the nightclub?
No.
You weren't even there?
No. Earlier that day I was there, but during the time of
You
the
left.
shooting,
You were saying you
I
weren't even there.
never was even there.
So you lost 8 months of your life for something you didn't do, and you say you weren't even there.
Yeah. Could have been longer. Say if somebody got hit.
You took luck. Thank God nobody did, right?
Right.
When you're in there for 8 months, you know, the grind of prison life, what's going through you, knowing that you didn't do this and you're in there?
The main thing that bothered me was my newborn. He's a newborn.
You're missing out on.
Right. The majority of his life so far, he's still one. The majority of his life, he's seen beyond walls.
See my brother in the cell, something he didn't do when I was there, and I know what happened, what took place.
Was it your gun?
Yeah.
He was out there saying, bro, and they said you only had one brother, and they jammed me up. Am I correct?
His fault. You two were innocent children.
We didn't know we was kidnapped.
True crime.
Honestly, your daughter.
Explosive results. You did not tell the truth. There's no hiding from the truth.
Get that out of here!
The all-new season starts September 22nd.
I would have called yesterday.
I could have called yesterday, but
I should have called yesterday, but
Would've, could've, should've. We hear that a lot. Hi, I'm Jonathan, an insurance professional and manager here at Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. Sometimes people put off calling about life insurance. Before you know it, another year has passed. And when they do call, they say, I wish I called sooner. Don't regret what you didn't do yesterday. Call now and feel great about saying yes today. Call right now for free information on the $9.95 plan. Are you between age 50 and 85? You can get whole life insurance with options starting at just $9.95 a month.
do I have to answer health questions to get it?
There are no health questions. You cannot be turned down for any health reason, past or present.
how long does this policy last?
Our $9.95 plan is permanent protection.
Can my rate increase later?
Never. Once Once you're insured, your rate is locked in for life. You can get whole life insurance with options starting at just $9.95 a month. A quick phone call is your first easy step.
I'm glad I called today. I feel good knowing my options.
I'm relieved I called today. I got all my questions answered.
I'm thankful I called today. It was faster and easier than I imagined.
Have you thought about life insurance and put it off? Don't regret what you didn't do yesterday. Call now and agree about saying yes today.
Call now and you'll also get this free beneficiary plan. Call 1-800-334-2310 now. That's 1-800-334-2310. Call now.
Did you know that the costs associated with auto repairs cost Americans on average $7,500? And let's face it, when it comes to those costs, it's not if you'll need repairs, it's when. Now more than ever, you can't afford to be driving without Ox Car Care. Because with A+ rated Ox, you don't pay for repairs on your car, truck, or SUV. Ox pays.
With Ox, I can take my car to my dealership just like I always have. And they'll take care of everything.
Act now, and Ox will even include free oil changes, free tire rotation, and free roadside assistance. In the past, I had a really bad experience. I was passed around from phone number to phone number just to file a claim. With Ox, it's just one phone call, one company, and they handle everything. Don't wait, or it'll be too late. You need coverage before a repair is needed. Call Ox Car Care right now.
Call 1-800-220-8251. Call now.
Need more Steve? Come see me live. For your free tickets, text the keyword TICKS to the number 22854, message, and then rates may apply.
You see my brother in the cell with something he didn't do when I was there?
Was it your gun?
Yes.
Your brother just shot. I see it it looks like you guys were very close.
Yes.
Growing up. Since this incident, because you believe, because of what your brother and his girlfriend had told the police.
I remember the ball. Oh.
Could it be repaired if he passes his lie detector test today?
Yes.
That would go along with it.
Yes. Very wrong.
Did you take a lie detector test?
Yes.
About whether you did?
Yes.
Okay. That's gotta kill you knowing that you had to win, right? For something you didn't do.
Yes.
And like I said, you missed out on 8 months of your son's life. And your son. His son.
I missed out. It could have been longer. Somebody else.
So if your brother is here today, or his girlfriend, if they were to fail for either provide the police with false testimony against you, would this sever the relationship with And how long ago was it that this happened?
Almost.
So let's meet your brother Deshaun.
Yeah, the test results is here, whatever, but right now, bro, you did.
And if I fail, I won't even be mad if you never speak to me again.
That's what's gonna happen.
But if I pass, all I ask is an apology.
Oh, you gonna get this?
How could you ever think, bro?
Let me
Are
tell
we
you something.
bonding our relationship, man? No, there's no way.
Paperwork say different.
Period. It's a lie today.
Yeah. But you ain't showed me no type of
do
So
fuck
you
myself
gotta
in a
pick
way.
your battles sometimes.
You're right.
You still run around doing,
It wasn't.
they ain't gonna get on that.
It wasn't my bad.
The next thing you know, I just told you the other day. Stop saying bro. Everybody's not your bro. You keep saying bro. Get me jammed, I'm your only brother. And that's just what happened. You was out there saying bro, and they said you only had one brother, and they jammed me up. Am I correct? I agree.
And was it your gun?
I'm like, only at 3 FPS, bro. Oh my god.
Honestly, for protection.
You and your brother were very close before this.
We'll speak.
Welcome to the Freeway family.
800-655-2135. 800-655-2135.
I hear it. What is the problem with water? Water fascia, water softening, mildew, mold in the attic. So how can leak filter fix this problem? The first thing we're going to do is professionally clean out all your gutters, realign them, install our leak filter system that allows nothing but water to escape.
And provide scholarships. That's my goal. That's my work, and that's what I'm focusing on. What was it about spoken word and poetry that pulled him in? The creativity. Malcolm was brilliant. He was a brilliant writer. He started writing very, very, very early. There would always be books and things that he's writing all over the living room. I never looked at them. I would pick them up and put them aside. But he started writing very, very early. I have some little letters he would write to me. He was just a very talented and gifted writer. And because he grew up in that genre of hip hop, as it started, he was part of that. That was his lane. He had so many accomplishments, as we talked about. He won the Grammy. He was Grammy nominated for the poetry. Was there one body of work he was most proud of? I think for you. He said many different things. For kids in the spotlight. I know for 9 years, he has been a part of helping young people, both younger kids and young adults, really find their way and find their voice. Because he understood, he came out of the children's theater and how that impacted his life. That created the life that he lived for 54 years. And so he understood how very important it was to make sure that that child has that spark, or has the spark, and to support it.
Yeah.
And he was very generous with his time, not just to children, but to everyone. And I said in the piece that I wrote on the Instagram that however short a time you spent with him, you came away better for it. He was his later work, what he wanted to get into was transformational work, because he felt that we could all transform to be our better selves. And that was the work that he was starting. To that point, the work he was starting to do, it already had an impact. We have a message from some of the children and some of the young adults.
Cherry. I didn't see the show of Kids in the Spotlight from the first time we presented at our annual Kids Film Awards in 2017. Malcolm Jamal, there's so much his wisdom, his time, his energy, and his heart to inspire.
I just want to take a moment to say how much of a true inspiration that Malcolm Jamal Warner was to me.
I had the chance to be on a panel for Black History Month Spotlight, and the biggest highlight, I got to meet Malcolm Jamal Warner.
I've always admired him as an actor and as a poet.
He showed me that it's possible to see your craft, be to yourself, I truly admire him for everything that he's done.
The impact he's had on these young people is unforgettable. And to honor his incredible contribution, we are introducing the Malcolm Jamal Warner Musical Miles Award at our annual Kids Film Awards held at Paramount Studios. This award will celebrate the next generation of storytellers, musicians, and filmmakers. So I just want to thank him for the gift of your son. We are committed to carrying through his heart and legacy.
Creating an award to honor Malcolm, and this award will be presented at the award ceremony for years to come. Wow, how beautiful is that? Thank you for trusting us to talk with us about your beautiful son's incredible life. Thank you, and may his legacy continue. Thank you. I'm going to take you through.
Coming up, they say sudden death hurts like no other. After the break, the foremost leader in grief tells us why, and what his own son's unexpected death taught him about how to grieve.
Meaning isn't in the horrible event, meaning is in us. It's who we become playing.
Next. A Tamron Hall daytime exclusive. Tom and Julie Chrisley join Tamron in studio for the hour. The new docu-series After Prison, and what's that for family now? Next on Hall.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Well, then we put both. With Cortef differently as one daily pill. When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief. Check.
Rinvoq helps visibly repair my intestinal lining.
I got lasting steroids. Check.
My girlfriend Bricky's here, who got into an altercation with Jeff for all of this. Let's meet her.
How you doing?
What do you want to, tell me about that incident that might have led, tragically to kind of splintering the family apart because of what happened at night. What happened at night?
We went out. We were dancing. I didn't go up a fight. I didn't start a fight. I turned around. I was getting hit, and it went left. Everybody got pushed outside. You know, I took it too far into the parking lot because, multiple fights. Nobody kind of knew who was fighting, and then shots rang out. And the cops came, the they were asking me questions because when I got pushed out of the bar, my purse and my coat was still inside. They weren't letting nobody out and nobody was able to go in. So when I tried to go in and get my things, I wasn't allowed to. The cops came, they questioned me, and they're asking questions as far as, what happened. So I'm asking them what happened inside, and my stuff is missing. I don't have my things. I can't get inside to get my things. So they say, well, can you describe your purse? I have a black purse and a gold chain on it. This is what it looks like. So did you hear any shots? Yes, I heard shots. Well, when you heard the shots, did you speak violence? Why are you asking me about violence? I didn't mention him. His name didn't cross my mind because he wasn't there. I'm worried about my things. I just took it on vacation. I just need to get my things so I can get my things so I can
The
go.
gun was in your purse?
Yes, everything was, it wasn't like it was just laid there. My stuff was right tight together and it was all in the far back booth. It wasn't even in the chair. So I think
I know, but I mean,
yeah,
that's like, taking $10,000 and putting it in the cupboard, like hoping nobody breaks it and finds it.
I understand, but as I'm speaking to the officer some more, he's asking me, okay, well, what was in your purse or what color was your coat? I'll tell him, and then he'll say something like, okay, well, once the shots rang out, did you see what's going by your friend? Again, you're asking me about bias.
So you would say that you never said anything about
I never
bias?
said anything.
Because bias says he wasn't even there when the shooting occurred.
He wasn't there.
Regarding the 2016 incident outside that club, did you find that handgun? You answered no. You need to prove your innocence? Call me at 1-888-SPEED-07.
All our favorite places are getting more expensive, but it's car repairs that are seeing the biggest increases ever, which is why it's so important to call CarShield now.
It could cost you up to $8,000 to fix a transmission, or up to $10,000 to fix your engine, or up to $2,500 to get your AC repaired. CarShield offers plans to protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
With CarShield, you get nationwide protection, unlimited miles, month-to-month plans, and with the CarShield guarantee, your low rate stays the same for as long as you cover your car.
Every plan from CarShield includes benefits like 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, and rental car options.
With so many places to see in this country, CarShield gives drivers freedom to enjoy more than worry.
There was a forklift accident before I hired Morgan. I did call a few other places. The other places denied openly. I called Morgan & Morgan, and they accepted me, kind of like with open arms. They are for the people. They showed me that they were for me.
Casinos combining two things I love: touchdowns and bowling. More reason for thousands slots and counts. We're talking spin moves everywhere. Jackpot, baby.
New players play $5 and get 500 total spins and even more fun. Watch the first day replay up to 1,000 in credits. DraftKings Casino, the crown is yours.
I'm Rand Spear. Insurance companies try to cheat you out of what you deserve, and somewhere go wrong. We fight for every penny and we win. You already got hurt once. Don't get hurt twice. The man reigns.
70 years of helping accident victims and their families. Lawyers, laser focused on what matters. Billions recovered for our clients. But most of all, a law firm that cares about you. We hope you never need us, but if you do, remember our name. Lundy Law, your injury lawyers.
Upon the odd, we're neither a pawn or a hostage. In fact, I'm the United States. Law firm that you want fighting for you.
The Goldbergs, we got 10-6 on PHL 17.
Come experience the Steve Wilkos Show live. For free tickets, visit stevewilkos.com and click on tickets. Call 1-877-746. Regarding the 2016 incident outside that club, did you fire that handgun? You answered no. Yes, you took a lot of time to test whether you said something like that, right?
Yes.
When you know this kind of incident starts, one, an altercation not where you said the knife you're making, but again, the fact that you were holding the gun that was used in this crime, and then were you in court when he was sentenced?
Yes, I was.
So when he's found guilty, what was going on inside you?
We all thought that it was going to be something that he was going to think the truth was not there. Because they showed like the.
I know, but when you hear guilty, what goes through your mind?
I was shocked. I did not
Do you
think
feel terrible? Do you feel very
Yes,
responsible?
I did. I know that when they asked me what I needed to say to them as far as was he there or not, I did not tell y'all he was there.
And, you know, being with Deshaun, they were obviously very close before
Right.
this incident. This has put a big strain. You know, I think anybody would expect that, you know, if you think somebody put you in jail, you'd be pretty mad at them.
Absolutely.
So he's basically saying, hey, you know, I know as much as Mom wants to repair this, if you two were to fail, I think it's going to take quite some time before they ever get back to where it was. Can you say yourself that you didn't say anything against us? And we asked you, regarding the 2016 incident outside that club, did you fire that handgun? You answered no, and the result of your lie detector test is that you told the truth. I feel terrible. I mean, I feel bad for you. You know, you're telling the truth. You lost 8 months with your son. You lost 8 months with your life. And like I said, you're being in prison, and there's something that you weren't even there. Too bad. Maybe you took a lie detector test. We asked you regarding the 2016 incident outside that club. Did you tell police that Baez was the shooter? You answered no. The result for your lie detector test is that you told the truth.
No matter what, blood cannot make us thicker. I would never do that to you. You are my brother regardless. I would never do that. And I love you. I just want you to do it.
Deshaun put a lie detector test. And we asked him regarding the 2016 incident outside that club. Did you tell police that your brother was the shooter? You answered no. The result for your lie detector test is that you told the truth. serious as what you're feeling right now.
My mom can have her kids back. My mom can have her kids back.
You gotta be really happy, huh? Because, listen, I know this just happened on stage. I don't expect it to go right back in a second, because it takes time.
It's right back already.
Right. I hope so. I hope so. I'm really happy for your family. Obviously, they were telling the truth. But nobody's going to blame you the way you were feeling being put in the position that you were in. And if you say it like that, you'll feel that way. And I hope that's the case. But I would say this. You said it earlier. Could have been a lot worse. Story could have been better. You could have went away for a long time. Maybe you go away, you don't even get that message or something. Right? I would just warn everybody. If you're living the kind of life you need to carry a gun, and you're going out to nightclubs and everything else, spend more time at home. Because if you're doing things, you know, where people, guns are going off, people can get shot, your brother can get
Yeah, I don't believe in closure, and I also, that's why I love connection. And there's no, just as we talked about, grief is so unique. I have 26 different online groups just because there's that many ways to grieve, and there's more. But one thing I'll tell you about finding meaning, like when we think about your dad, I often say a part of us dies with them, but a part of them lives in us. And right? And that's our work, to nurture the part of them that lives in us.
Make your tea.
Your book is
It's this one right here. Break one. Break one.
Finding Meaning. The 6 Days of Grief Workbook. You can also follow David on his social media. We'll be right back.
I'm sorry for not talking for like 40 minutes because I did that. Underscore 99. Play Hacker GG 2. Wait. Oh, this one. No, this one.
You're not cold.
Wait until your symptoms are so severe there is nothing that can be done.
Told you.